my way. Doctor's appointment, not going to a regular doctor's appointment, they're just doing a cervical check, and then I'm going to a regular doctor's appointment a week from today. I don't think that I will have any progress. I don't know if I just don't want to get my hopes up or if I just don't think that I will. I didn't think I would be dilated last time when they checked me at labor and delivery. I was really shocked, so I could totally be wrong. I left my doctor's appointment and I have made progress. Last time I was between a 1 and a 2 and I was 50% effaced. I'm now 60% effaced and 3. She said a 2.5. Asked her if I was a solid 2 or what, and she said I'm closer to a 3 than a 2. So I have made progress, and that was just a week ago. But I steadily have contractions and stuff, and that's without doing anything. So I feel like if I'm sexually active and use my birthing ball and like walked a lot, that I would probably progress pretty fast. But I don't know. So I go back to the doctor in a week and I may or may not get a cervical check again. I don't know. I'm tired of having hands stuck up me. It's not exactly comfortable, but it is fun to know how much you're progressing. I am measuring really ahead. It's probably because I eat like crap, but I have really gave in to all my cravings, like the sugary coffee I shouldn't be drinking. Alright, so update from my appointment earlier. It is now later in the day and I quit vlogging because I had to go get my son and stuff. But I was just in the shower, and before I got in the shower for the last hour or so, I've been having contractions and they feel pretty strong. But while I was in the shower, I had sort of a bloody show. I lost a mucus with blood in it, which I have not done since I've lost parts of my mucus plug, but there has not been blood in it. So I had a little bit of a bloody show while I was in the shower, along with contractions. So I know with my son, I went into labor 3 days later after I lost my bloody show. So I don't know what to expect, but I just wanted to update in case something comes of this. I'm still having contractions. So we will see, and they're pretty strong feeling, so we'll see what happens. I updated at my last appointment that y'all saw, and then shortly after that appointment I had a bloody show, and I honestly thought that labor would be approaching really soon because I was having a lot of contractions plus the bloody show. And I had made progress at my appointment. Almost a week since that bloody show occurred. Also, I got new hair from the last clip y'all saw. Needed to be all fresh for labor. But I went to my appointment today. I'm like a day shy of being 36 weeks. My doctor's already calling me 36 weeks when she walked in. When she walked in today, she was like, "Yay, I'm so glad you made it to 36 weeks," because she didn't think that I would make it to 36 weeks. Which leads me to what I'm about to say. I've just been feeling really blah lately because I have had so many labor signs starting from like 32, 33 weeks. Like I was having lots of contractions. They were checking me, and every single week I was like progressing. Then like the bloody show, and I was having so much pressure. And they were like, "Look, you're gonna have this baby at like 34, 35 weeks." And I'm already past that point now. And I literally stopped doing like being really active, and I stopped like going to stores and walking around, and I stopped doing so much housework. stopped having like intercourse. Like I stopped doing all of the things that would trigger labor because I really didn't want a baby, and I didn't want a baby in intensive care. That like scared me, and they advised me not to do anything because they thought I was going to go into labor early. Pretty much have not progressed since my last appointment, which was last week, and I think that I pretty much stopped progressing because I stopped being really active and I stopped pretty much doing anything, and I think it has like slowed stuff down. I left my appointment today feeling really emotional because I had my son at 37 weeks, and I'm just like hoping that I have this baby between 37 and 38 weeks. I just don't know at this point if I'm going to. That's the thing that sucks about being dilated and getting cervical checks and stuff. It can make you feel like you're gonna go into labor early and then not. And I'm just like, I'm over being pregnant. I'm not one of those people who like love being pregnant, and I'm so grateful to be pregnant and to be carrying this baby to term and all of that. Don't get me wrong, like I'm so grateful, especially what I've been through in the past, but I'm so uncomfortable. And my last appointment, the baby was a negative station 1, and this appointment, the baby is a negative station 2. And positive numbers is more like when the baby's more engaged. It goes from like negative, and then it goes to 0, and then it goes to positive. And I think like positive 5 is like when you're pushing the baby out. So with that being said, the baby has moved back up a little, and the doctor said that it's normal for the baby just to like move up and down like that. But I have been having so much pain in my rib again. There for a while the baby was like down really low, and I was not experiencing rib pain anymore, but it's like so bad that like sometimes like when I bend down it literally takes my breath on one side because my rib feels so bruised. Like it feels the worst that it's ever felt. It's literally agonizing, and it makes me so uncomfortable all day. If you've experienced rib pain, then you know what I'm talking about, but even to touch it is so tender and bruised feeling. It can sometimes be the baby or like your uterus pushing up, or it can be due to hormones. There's a lot of things that can cause like rib pain, but like right now it's hurting so bad. And it just literally makes me want to cry sometimes. It's so frustrating and it hurts so bad. And I'm just like, the longer this baby cooks, the better it is. But at the same time, I'm just so over being pregnant. I had my son at 37 weeks. He was 8 pounds and 9 ounces. He was huge for a 37-week baby. And I just feel like if this baby's not here by Christmas, I'm going to be so uncomfortable and miserable Christmas that I'm not even going to be able to enjoy Christmas. And then I'm like worried because I'm like, what if the baby comes near Christmas and I'm in the hospital on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, and I have to miss Christmas with my son. Christmas is so close, and it's just like this waiting game. It's been such a mind game with all of these labor signs that I'm having. And then the doctor's telling me, oh, you're gonna have this baby at 34, 35 weeks. And now I'm past that mark, and it's just like, when is the baby actually gonna come? And with my son, when I had the bloody show, I literally had him 3 days later. So I kind of thought that's what was gonna happen when I had the bloody show this time, because I've been losing my mucus plug on and off for like 3 days, and then I had the bloody show, because they're like 2 different things. So I really thought with that and then the contractions that labor was soon, and I don't know, I'm just feeling really worn down physically and mentally. And I have all of these cute Christmas outfits and things for the baby. Like I have these Christmas bows and this Christmas hat, and I have matching Christmas outfits for the baby, and I'm just like, I really want her here. I'll be full term on, well, I'll actually be full term next week. I'm just so grateful that I've almost made it to term. 37 weeks is considered early full term, and I'm really happy that if I was to go into labor tonight, that most likely I will not have to let the baby go to intensive care, which is like a blessing because that would just upset me so much. But at the same time, it's just like, I'm exhausted. And I just want to sleep all day because I'm not sleeping at night. And I'm tired and I have a toddler to keep up with. And I'm just like, I'm grumpy lately. I'm just like, nobody talk to me. Don't look at me. Like, just leave me alone. That is my update for now. And I don't know. We're just on baby watch. Get some evening primrose oil, start bouncing on my ball, eating dates, doing the raspberry leaf tea, and doing all of this stuff. I feel totally okay doing that now, and so does my doctor. So now that I'm like not at risk for early labor anymore, maybe that's gonna get the ball rolling for us. Look at this cute outfit though. I got the baby. It has like little greenery flowers on it. So I got the baby that the other day. And then I got the baby these Christmas looking bows. She decides to come for Christmas. Either way, they're cute bows. But I'm in shorts and a comfy little pullover jacket because I'm hot but then cold and want to be comfy. And also I try to wear big stuff where I don't have to like wear a bra, because I mean, wearing a bra is so overrated right now, and it really hurts my rib right here when I do have to wear a bra. And yes, my nursery is full of mirrors because you can never have too many mirrors. I've spent so much money on mirrors, but I love having them. But here is a little, here's a little bump shot. Baby is so big, and it looks like she's so low, so I don't know why my rib hurts so much. Look at my belly button. I'm gonna tell my daughter, do not get your belly button pierced, because my belly button was pierced up here and it like totally stretched out, and it looks like crap when you're pregnant. It looks like total crap pregnant. But I have changed the nursery around a little bit. I love this outfit. Can't wait to put that on the baby. But I did change the nursery around and put the dresser on this little accent wall, and just change stuff up a little bit, nesting. But I really love how the nursery has turned out. It's so cozy in here. Alright, but anyways, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to end it here. We'll see you guys in my next video. Let me know down below how you're feeling. Now I have a lot of pregnant mamas who found me from my pregnancy announcement video, and y'all have due dates similar to mine. So let me know how you're feeling, if you can totally relate to being pregnant. And please don't come at me with comments about, oh, you shouldn't be complaining, blah blah blah, because I feel like people do that. But whatever, like, I'm allowed to say how I feel. I can still be uncomfortable and be ready for this baby, and at the same time be so grateful. And yeah, so I'm not even gonna explain myself. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at Life with Brittany. That's where I will be sharing more updates, especially when I go into labor and after the baby's born. And don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.